They say something, over again. Yeah, I don't need what it was before, yeah. Down to hate, down to hate, beyond but no, I thank you, better that way too. I can't live like to make it all right. Now it's time to start. It's night of the control of my surviving, like downwards, like there's no catching to my bicycles. We don't live for lead and the see you right back down fate. And listen, acknowledge you my way. Don't you understand that moments I never show you? See now the show. To my bicycles, yeah, we'll leave a ledge on the ledge on the playing place. Turn your face, make a shot all for the island. Ever you two just the other way, but look like everything the show will live.
We actually work. Oh, we're a lot.
Nope.
Oh, we're.
Nope,
oh,
you're broken.
That's right.
You're broken
Hang
as
on.
hell.
Hold up.
I don't know how you. Actually, you're just broken by the top. Okay.
Hold up.
Unless. Okay, never mind. I just scrolled down too much.
As per usual, guys. Touhou Tuesday. We do it live. Why are you getting up?
We do
Sit
our
back
episodes.
down. Sit back down. You're ruining the thing.
That's right. Brought to you by Lolly Tissues. It's on the
Lovely
computer
tissues.
screen.
It floats.
It's possessed by an actual lolly. It wants to move.
There.
It wants to exist.
We're gonna move the figurines a little bit. That way it's not like, there we go. All right, good. We're set. We're cozy. We're snozy. We
And
are
you're
now
live.
laughing at Google because it now added another thing into the grave of Google products. Remember Stadia?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
No, I remember. No, there's no such thing as Stadia. What are you talking about? It's not Stadia.
Yeah, see, some people, Google recently mentioned the thing about Stadia, and everyone was like, "Wait a minute, Stadia's still alive? What the fuck?"
Yeah, but it's not Stadia. It's not Stadia. It's that
Nope.
it's that other product. What is that product? It's
Yeah,
Stadia.
they're selling it as like Google Stream service.
Yep. They're
So
hiding
now,
Stadia.
so now you can pay Google a fair amount of money, and they will host streaming for your games. So you can like literally like stream your game to your audience or whatnot, and then Google uses it as a service. Basically, they're trying to take Stadia and try and somewhat get what they can out of it to make some money. That way, it's not a complete loss. Because right now,
What's
Google
that?
Stadia
It sounds
is
like
an utter
Stadia
failure.
with more steps.
No.
Sounds like
They're trying to offer it as a service to anybody at this point. It's no longer Google Stadia is now for games and only games, and you pay us a subscription or whatnot. Now any kind of indie company can come by and say, "Hey, I want to buy your services for streaming my game or my product, my video, or something like that." And
Hey,
that's
bro, I'm
basically-
gonna buy your services so I can stream my VTuber that no one knows about, and then I'll be the most popular VTuber on Stadia. What do you say?
Oh my god, you'll be the only VTuber on Stadia. Not gonna lie.
And therefore the most popular.
Quotation
Alright.
marks.
Hey, if you're the only one, you are the best and the worst.
That's
That's true.
true. I mean, it's then at that point, like, is the glass half empty or half full? You know, I'm the best VTuber on Google Stadia, or I'm the worst VTuber on Google Stadia. And you know, to be a decent person and then also still be the worst, that's actually kind of an accomplishment in a way. I do believe
That's
it was
true.
Mr. Beast that actually asked recently, would you rather have 10 million subscribers or $10 million?
I mean, considering the thought of if every one of those 10 million subscribers only gave you $1 each, you'd have $10 million. And most people are fucking whales for people for some fucking reason.
That is
So
true.
Yeah, but think about this.
likely
get
you
10
will make back that $10 million.
Yeah, but also at the same time, you get $10 million. Could you build a bigger platform for people to follow you on? Because if you're not that
The thing
charming
is-
or that eye-catching of an entertainer on the internet, even if you have 10 million subscribers, all of a sudden, how many of them are going to drop off really quick? Oh, this guy's shit, you know, unsubscribe and whatnot.
I repeat,
True.
people
Hi,
can
Bob.
be whales for people. So
People can be whales
even
for
if you
people,
took out
but then you can spend
10%
money. You
of
can spend money, get a
people
high
do-
quality stream, get a really good VTuber, you know, get like a PR advisor and stuff like that. Then you could have other people help manage your stream and or your content and whatnot, and make more money after that. I would say get the money. The money
True,
could go
but at
a
the same
hell of a lot
time,
more
the
distance.
At the
But
same time,
I-
though, the hardest thing to acquire is subscribers in the first place. So if you
And
start
therefore
with a bunch,
you get this sense of accomplishment. You earned it at that point. To a
but at the
degree,
same
I mean.
time, it is a lot harder to get started when you're starting from nothing. You can have a
Exactly.
channel of 0 subscribers, and it might take years before you even get 1.
Yeah, my YouTube.
Yep.
Even if you have the absolute
I'm
outright
sorry.
most amazing content ever.
We got 39 losers who subscribed to our archive on YouTube.
Yeah, and you have 940 followers here according to at twitch.tv/nightforce. How many of those
Yep.
are subscribers again?
How many subscribers do I have on my YouTube? About 600.
I didn't
something?
say YouTube. I didn't say YouTube.
He's talking Twitch.
Oh, he's all on Twitch. Okay, well on Twitch, I can look
I
at my
assume-
analytics
like,
right now.
I
can
assume
look at
you
my
have
analytics
some.
right now. I can look at my analytics right now, right here on OBS. Because OBS would tell me I keep this hidden. I keep it from my view. I have currently 12 subscribers.
Okay, that's fine.
940
then-
followers. I have obtained like 13,000 views.
Mm-hmm.
And as of this instance of OBS running.
Cool.
But yeah, I got 12
Hmm.
subscribers right now. I
And
appreciate
how
your
long you been?
support.
How long you been doing? Have we been doing this again?
How long have we been doing Touhou Tuesday?
It's only what 3-4 years.
About 3 years now. No,
Actually,
almost 4
it's
years.
almost
It's
four-
almost 4
yeah.
years. This year will be 4 years.
I think
We
it's
literally
quite a
started
July.
it before the my divorce, and then like before my PC melted, and then before the pandemic, and then the beginning of the pandemic. You could slowly hear us go from there's this virus going over and around in China and whatnot to like, oh god, there's this virus everywhere, and all of a sudden, oh my god, everyone's fucking sick. You know, you can literally watch it
everyone is dead.
every week. You can literally watch it week by week, the slow tension rise of, oh god, we are fucked.
I mean, I think we still got a year to that point, but
I am contemplating on like doing like a just bulk
admittedly,
upload.
we did get to the point where
And
you
then-
did blow up your computer.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking of
At
like
least we
trying to
got there.
bulk. I'm thinking of trying like just a literal bulk upload. Just load it all up on the YouTube, and then once it's all loaded on YouTube and on private, give it their info, their tags, their titles, and the cue cards and the stuff like that, and then publish it out to public little by little as I get them done. Like the majority of my issue is I tell it to upload, and it's like 2 to 3 hours per episode to
Because
upload.
episode is 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah, and every episode is like 2. I try and keep it at 2.5 hours. Because like
Try, but then it's us.
Like I
So we
literally watch
talk.
like I listen to 2 other podcasts now. One is Some Ordinary Podcast. I highly recommend
I guess
that.
it's something ordinary.
It's got Nux Taku, it's got Mudahar. I don't know the other dude. I don't really pay attention to him that much. And then they have like a special guest every week. They had Moist Critical on there twice. They've had CoffeeZilla on there once. They've had a couple of interesting folks, and they talk about just random bullshit that happens in
Welcome to Touhou
things.
Tuesday. How you doing?
Yeah, exactly. They're basically I'm not to toot my horn, but they basically got our format, but instead we got Touhou theme and music. They cover nerd stuff.
Yeah.
And then the other podcast that I listen to is the Triforce podcast, which has like Sips, Lewis Brindley, aka Blue Zephos from Yogscast, and Pyrian Flax, who is a Twitch streamer and also an announcer and a host for like Dota tournaments.
I don't remember that, but
You don't remember Pyrian Flax doing that? Oh yeah, he flew over to China like during the pandemic and was all careful not to get
Yep.
COVID. And his partner that was over there got COVID, and so his partner got locked in China. And like Pyrian Flax's like worst thing was the food. It's gonna tear my gut up. And yeah, he got home and he shot his guts out because of the food over in China. He says every time he goes over there, it just wreaks havoc on his intestines.
Sounds
I
good.
mean, it's normal.
But he went to China and he avoided COVID, and then he got right back home. And I think it was like 2 months later, he then got COVID from his daughter. Which is fucking damn.
Why
Picking
are we
up on the-
laughing?
I
fucked
don't
up,
know.
man.
It's horrible that his daughter got it, but then also like he got it just because his daughter got it. It's just like, oh man, you avoided the big ass fucking, the giant bullet bills in Mario called bonsai bills, the big ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you dodged that big ass fucking bullet only to land on the dirt or on the ground just in time for a little teeny tiny bullet bill to nail you.
I mean,
That's how I feel for Pyrian Flax on his interaction with COVID, and COVID kicked his ass. He says he would not wish that on his worst enemy. He cannot. He doesn't want to go through that again.
like,
But yeah.
what is?
So yeah, those are the 2 podcasts that I listen to. Now, how did I get started on the podcast thing?
To compare it to like, 5.
Because our podcast
Something
is very
with
similar to
analytics.
some ordinary
We were talking
gamers.
about some analytics, and the original offshoot was from talking about whether or not you would want $10 million
money
or
or
10 million
subscribers. Yeah.
subscribers. Personally,
Yeah.
I'd go with the subscribers, because even if you lose a bunch, you at least start with a healthy amount, and it's a lot easier to get started if you already have a substantial amount of followers.
Now here's the question. Are you gonna have the team to help you manage that?
You
Good
make
point.
the team with the 10,000 fucking followers.
Well, then see, that's
You
the
do-
thing. Like, Moist Critical, Ninja, Amarath, Pokimane, anyone that's got over 1 million subscribers, they will tell you.
They definitely have
They
crazies, don't get me wrong. but
They have a team. They have people who handle PR. They have a team that handles the relations with YouTube or Twitch. They have staff members that help them out with stuff that
Yeah.
helps them
and
manage.
if you get 10 million people that are subscribed to you, some of them are certainly going to be a part of your team. You're going to make them a part of your team and help
But
you out.
also, well, then you got to figure out who's in it just to be part of your team so they can make money, or who is legit in it and is just interested in having a job. I mean, I would like to have someone who, if I had a team of people with me, I would want them to be passionate as much as me about entertaining and making people laugh, but also I don't want them to just be constantly goofing off. I do want them to put the work in.
Yeah, I totally understand you there.
So the hard part with like getting 10 million subscribers and then saying, "Oh, I'm gonna get my staff members from there," is who of those people are
It's
you
called
gonna
a gamble, and it's
Oh,
also
A
where are you
gamble could
assuming?
ruin you.
Where are you assuming the 10 million are coming
imagine-
from?
Just randomly on the internet. Just let's just take like a shotgun, aim it at the internet audience, cock it, blow your load all over them, and whoever gets a little splooge of your love over them is now your subscriber.
Trying to
He's
think what
wondering how-
happens there.
He's trying to think of how to type that down as a quote right now.
No, I'm not, because if I do, it sounds like an earthquake, not porn.
So, yeah, I think it's a little bit too much of a gamble, because one bad PR stunt, and you're gonna not only are you gonna have people leave you, you're gonna get canceled on Twitter, and nobody wants to get canceled on Twitter except for
Oh
me.
man, getting
I
canceled
really-
on Twitter. How you
I'm-
doing,
I'm-
West
I'm-
Taiwan?
I'm
We love
waiting
calling
still
you
to
out.
be canceled on Twitter. I want to be canceled on Twitter, and no one's doing anything. I could literally say anything.
I mean,
and no one
maybe
gives a
if
shit.
you used the Twitter, they'd get
I
you
do.
canceled.
I just
but-
did the other day, didn't I? Look at my Twitter. I got a picture of me as a harpy. And
I'm
a
sorry,
bot.
did you say your Twitter?
Yes, my Twitter.
You do realize Touhou Tuesday has a Twitter, right?
Yeah.
Just calling you
I
out to
still
just...
haven't touched that. I still. You know what? Fuck it. Look, hang on. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do weekly Twitter posts. How about that?
Ha ha ha!
I mean,
Okay,
I will
If
go
you're
on,
just
starting
on
it-
episode. We will do this.
August 29th. No, just call Twitter out to try and cancel us. I dare you. I fucking dare you. Just like,
All right. Swap
Cancel us,
over to
you
Touhou
bitches.
Tuesday. Click to add post. Add a photo.
Casually Approach Child was our last one in August. And then before that was It's All Fun and Games Till the Danmaku Starts Flying on July 14th.
I'm looking for it. I gotta find things through my fucking porn. God damn, I got a problem.
Yes,
Legit-
and this is
this
on your
is obvious.
this is on your Twitter, right?
Well, I mean, like, I'm digging through my phone for the thing.
Ah, that'll do it. But I can understand that, especially if he's like liking and retweeting stuff. It can really easily bury things. I mean, at the moment, my own personal account is just liking and retweet of good art and stuff that I happen to come across. That's it. That's all I do.
Yeah.
I've actually gained a good couple
Oh
of followers
god.
off of that.
How do you spell Shikigamis?
Good luck.
Shikigami. Hey! The Google voice to text actually works and actually spelled Shikigami.
Probably not right. That's all right.
Actually, it actually nailed it pretty well. So tweet that. And
I found a simple.
I'm hitting the refresh button.
bam,
I'm seeing
done.
Tweets and replies. There, I posted a post. You get the good one.
Enjoy
Yeah.
some wholesome.
That's
OS
not
Shikigami.
trying to get us canceled, you mother.
What? I will. When we got enough people to hate me, then I'll do it.
You know what?
Oh no! You hear it, guys, don't you?
Welcome to How I Type. I will never be able to hear that shit.
Trust
But-
me, my keyboard does that too. But that's just because my mic
Yeah,
is
you
near
both
it.
are the worst. You both are
Look at
literally
that.
the
It's
worst.
built into the fucking computer. I can't do anything about it.
It's the worst.
I
My
can
keyboard just
The
imagine.
worst. Oh god, I'm really quiet, but off in the distance. What the fudge? I'm gonna move my mic a little bit closer to me and over to this direction. Is that better? Can you guys pick me up a little better? There, that's a little bit.
What?
I'm gonna use the slider to move my voice up a little bit. Oh my god, I went a little
That's
too high.
better.
There we go. I'm trying to keep my volume the same as y'all's volume.
Good, we're loud
That's
as
a little
fuck.
bit better, yeah.
There we
I
go.
had to wait a good 20 seconds for the stream to catch up on my end.
You were waiting for me to be sudden, like overly loud. Lol.
Which is just
Alright.
slow.
Oh, that's a no-brainer. I don't think it's like really Twitch being slow. It's just, you know, just latency of things, latency of stuff.
Yeah, here
It's
we
a-
are in real time.
Yeah, we're real time with real time friends.
Wait, we're real? We're actually real friends? I don't
Well,
know, man.
I question like reality right now of whether people are like real or not, because you know back in, I'm pretty sure you've seen this meme back in like 2019 you're avoiding negative people, and then in 2000 you're avoiding positive people, and then in 2021 you were just avoiding people, and then now here in 2022 we're just avoid.
Welcome to the void.
The void.
Man, I haven't played
Staring
a
to a
Refrain in a
dull
while, too. Now that I think about it.
I see that Kaguru meme you just posted, Cheat.
Damn right.
Did he just do
Not
it?
wrong.
Oh.
Because it's wool. We haven't
I
touched
feel
wool
it.
shit in a while.
Oh god, I feel that. I know someone else who also feels that. I'm pretty sure Rebot already knows this, and this is a little bit of Touhou news.
Yeah.
Check's now like, wait, what? Wait, what?
Wait, we saying Zune just doesn't want to make the games ever again?
No.
Okay, we're good then. He makes it to game 20 and then just stops.
Oh yeah, what was it? Yeah, that would definitely suck.
I mean, we'd have 20 games at that point. It's like, alright, I have a legacy. There we go.
Nah, he's gonna go to at least Touhou 80.
Uh-huh. Definitely.
There will be at
We're not
least
gonna have
600
that time.
Touhou characters in existence.
Ah. Well, the news that I've got for Touhou stuff is, Kazu used to be like really big in the Discord Touhou community, owner of the Nue server and several other servers, like a lot of other character servers.
Like, I've heard this name before. I don't remember
Yeah.
where.
He was there he helped me set up the bot feed. He's the original writer of the core.
Jesus.
So he's the one that originally wrote the core. He ran the bot himself for like 3 years, and you know pretty much all Touhou character servers just ran their feeds off of his bot. But one day he's like, I can't keep doing this. I'm done. Here's the core for all y'all all to use. Modify it however you whatnot. Blah 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 blah. It's a piece of junk, you know, whatever. So I grabbed that and I did what I could with it. I got some DMs with him asking him how'd you set this? Where'd you put that? You know, how'd you set this thing over here? Okay, that's awesome. So let me work with what we got here. And that's how we got our feed bot today now. But so yeah, Hazu used to run that, but now he doesn't run the character feeds anymore. And he also doesn't run Touhou character servers anymore. So a whole bunch of Touhou character servers just gone. Like literally one day
Like, did he delete them or just
deleted them? Complete delete. Like on the Niue server, which was his biggest server, which for the Touhou character servers, that was server number 1. Character server number 1, the most users, and it was also the only other character server that was boosted.
Oh my
all
God.
All over Touhou character servers from the last I checked, none of them were boosted except for the Utsuho Ryuji server,
man, I wonder why.
and the Niue server. The Niue server was really popular because he used to be like one of the staff members, if not the owner of the original Touhou project server. So naturally, being part of that big server means a lot of people were very interested in being in any other server that he was in, including the Niue server. So a long time ago, there was some drama that happened. He had to put the Niue server on lockdown. And then after a couple of days, he unlocked it. He handled things. He got rid of a couple people, and things opened back up. Well, this past week, suddenly he does an @everyone ping and says, 2 hours. Basically, he was like, you have 2 hours. Don't DM me. I'm not going to answer. And he had a zip file uploaded onto that one channel. So I'm suspicious of it. But then I'm also like, okay, fine, I'll grab it. I mean, it's Hazu. Hazu's smart. He's not going to get hacked. So I know he's not hacked. I know he's not being malicious or anything. So I was just like, what is this? So I grabbed the zip file. It had all the Niue emojis in it. And after 2 hours, he then said, like, you know, sayonara, and then server was gone.
Why did we hit Cleveland?
Well, the server was gone, like just completely deleted, like gone, no more. Like I'm no longer part of the Niue server. It's just nuked. The invite on the Gap went blank.
Yep.
And so did several other Touhou character servers, because he ran not just the Niue but a couple others. And I'm thinking possibly a lot of other people's feeds have now gone blank. Because if he's just done with character servers, I'm assuming that few servers he did run his bot for, they now got nothing.
Yeah. I mean, on the bright side, your feed's still running because it just posted an image of Kagura being angry.
Yeah, because I'm running it on a laptop. I literally spent $200 on a laptop to run the bot on.
Yep.
That is all the laptop does. I would like to put little Burby on it, but I need to figure out over network webhook settings. If I can get that done, then there'll be no problem to put little Burby on that server as well and have 2 bots running on the laptop, and then run a line from the microphone port over to the back of my PC. That way I can get sound to play in, so I know when I get a message in chat.
Yep.
But
it is pretty rough to have those character servers just erased from reality, though, because that'll put a lot of people back a ways.
And a lot of fans too. Like I feel bad for the actual, like, legit hard Niue fans, because now
Nothing.
I mean, granted, I will say this:
they could start their own.
The servers that he did run were very, very bare minimum. They had a chat, image feeds, picture upload, maybe an off topic, and then like a rules channel, a new users channel, and that was about it. Meanwhile, you look over on the Touhou Tuesday server. We've got the Touhou discussion, music discussion, gaming discussion, off topic, bot spam, important bird area. Note that is very important. I have hidden the Bok Bok channel when we did
Kutaka April
yeah,
Fool's?
yeah, the April
Fool's.
Fool's Kutaka. Yeah, I still got that. That channel was not deleted. It's hidden.
Yeah. Future.
And then we got, the Safe for Work Touhou art, Nuclear Hug Chamber, Fusion Creation Chamber, not Safe for Work Touhou Vanilla, not Safe for Work Touhou Alternative for those that want to see dicks on their favorite Nuclear Raven, not Safe for Work Oh My Lewd for like general lewds, and what is called at the moment, Who Ordered All This Baps, which is the massive titty channel that surprisingly in the Oku server gets a lot of the activity.
I mean,
We
it's
get-
big titties. What do you expect?
It's big titties, so like a load of people like love it in there. I also got
A load.
a lot of the I even got like bot posting huge titties
there's-
in there as well. And then we also got the Nuclear Fusion Creation, not Safe for Work Nuclear Fusion Creation Chamber. Then we got the Touhou feed, not Safe for Work Touhou feed, a feed from the Touhou Ryuji Reddit, and then the voice channels, and then what's hidden from everybody else is the OG Touhou Tuesday channel
Except
from when we
I'm
first
there.
began.
Which, by the way, there's a channel you didn't say that I'm very confused by.
Oh.
I mean, it's technically you renamed it to Who Ordered All This Babs because I don't see no Power Top. What happened to my Power Top, boy?
Well, it grew. Just like when the
Wait,
Touhou
wait,
Ryuji
did-
server started up. Just like when the Touhou Ryuji server started up, and then we made it part of Touhou Tuesday, and then Touhou Tuesday kind of needed its own server. So then we separated it from the Oku
Did you
server.
actually make your own Power Top server?
No, we don't have a Power Top server. No.
It's
Power
just the
Top was a
channel got
Touhou Tuesday
renamed.
meme.
Yeah.
We still have the Power Top role, but like I don't really like keep up with like who gets it and whatnot and stuff. I really should. I need to get a bot that like delivers a role on post count, but I just haven't gotten around to it. I really need to. I'm pretty sure Kubi, who's one of my staff members, is like, Knight, when are you gonna do that thing? And I'm sitting back like, man, I don't know. When I do,
See,
Yeah,
back to
I'm
the
pretty
where did
sure-
the years go? Image?
I'm pretty
know.
sure the Oko server's still doing manual handout for Gigaflare member.
no, I'm the one that does that. Every now and again, I go through and I search like, oh, who do I see a lot and that posts a lot? You post a lot. You post a lot. Let me check your post count. No, you didn't quite hit the number. You didn't hit the number. Oh, you hit the number. Let me give you a roll.
It's like, oh my god, you did so
Hey,
much
Lunar.
for you.
How are you doing, Lunar? Welcome to Touhou Tuesday podcast. So yeah, I still manually assign the roles, including the solar content creator role, which we just
Yeah.
had 2 new people grab that. They proved that they shared some Touhou oriented artwork on their Twitters, so
Yeah.
good enough.
I've been meaning to do that, but I still have yet to actually finish a piece in like over a year and a half at this point.
So what I have to do right now is clearly just wait. That's okay. Go into paint.net right now and draw the most basic Touhou art. And
No.
Stick
I-
figure.
I have both GIMP and Clip Studio on my computer.
But that means you have to try. If you get paint, there's your excuse. I made it in paint. If everyone says like this stick dicks of Oku sucks, you can be like, I made it in Microsoft Paint. And everyone, oh, okay, well, yeah, that's actually pretty good then.
I do have something that I was working on like 3 years ago, I think.
You found me? You sure you found me?
Very,
Be positive you found me.
Let me open my picture library. Let's see.
Maybe.
When
I
was I
found
working
you,
on
bitch.
this?
You're mine. I'm gonna bop you in the face.
Okay, the last thing I was working on that was Touhou oriented, I last opened it August 25th, 2020.
It's basically dead. Start all over.
Yeah, I need to start fresh. I was working on it in GIMP rather than Clip Studio. Clip Studio is better for the bigger stuff. GIMP's better for tiny stuff like pixel art. I could take a picture if you want, though. It's not bad, I just need to start fresh.
Only if you want to. Oh, I gotta post in here this channel. What's this channel? Oh, shit! I didn't mean to leave.
It was like, did we accidentally leave?
No, I didn't. Knight did.
Yeah,
Oh.
Oh.
Do we want to share what Raina just shared?
Oh no, I saw that night. But no, I don't know. I don't know.
Huh? What? Wait. What?
Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Is it cursed?
Cursed in a sense, yes.
Figures.
Yeah, definitely cursed. Not in the good cursed variety of the Reina variety.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's Reina. What do you at that point?
It's cursed
Also
for
true.
even by Raina standard.
Oh, I remember something that happened to me recently. I got my first hack attempt.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
on Discord? Yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry.
right.
Just go to Can you test out my game real quick? I've just
It
been
wasn't
working
one
on the
of those.
background for like a
I
few
sent
days.
a picture to Night with it. It's from a random user. It's like, hey, at Rebot.
Yeah.
Sorry to disturb you. Saw you at another server and I thought it'd be cool to invite you to a new server. And the server's name is eGirl Club, eGirls Promo Fun.
And it had like, what, 13,000 people in there?
16,000.
16,000. I've
It
sold
actually
them short,
turns out
guys.
it wasn't from the server I thought it was. It actually turned out to be coming from the Star Sector Discord, which I was not expecting, because of NSFW
Well,
kind of thing.
it-
Because someone else in that server received one too, and I don't share any other servers with them, so the only likely candidate would be that
one
the Star Sector
mutual server. Yeah. Well, any big server that like is a massive community, such as like Fortnite, Roblox, Warframe, or whatnot, any massive community like that, you're gonna get
They're gonna
that
be
kind
a
of thing
target.
happening. Like if I get hit by something like that, I'm just gonna immediately assume it's the Warframe server or the Arknight server, because those are the only two massive partnered servers that I'm in.
But yeah, I obviously immediately reported the
Oh,
account.
yeah, that's all you can do.
It's as obvious as it could possibly be.
I mean, I could probably bet you that the server on there is only like a week old, and all
Yeah.
those 13,000 people were the dummies that like clicked the join button and are now wandering around and they're like, "Where's all the e-girls?" And then after a few moments, they're gonna right-click leave server. So you're literally looking at 16,000 people who are just wandering around and they're looking for fucking poo-tang.
Either transients, or they had something that was acting like a captcha with a link. Everybody clicks it, they get hacked rather than getting into the server.
Probably. Who knows? I don't even click those. I used to,
Yeah,
when I was running the
wouldn't
Warframe
touch it.
server, got all the time. This one dude, I kid you not, spammed me like 20 NSFW images. And then I responded with like, "You feel any better, dude? I mean, those are some pretty good quality, but I can't have you doing that." And he started laughing. He's like, I wanted you to ban me, dude, but it seems like you're really chill with this shit. I'm like, "Look, dude, I'm a man of culture. I like this fucking shit, okay?" And he was like, "Dude, you the fucking most chill ass dude, man. Now I don't want to leave." And I'm like, "Well, guess what, buddy?"
Hey, it's a shame that you did this because you did it. did it.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame you did it. So sorry,
Yeah.
bud. I mean,
Rule
you made
number
a good
one.
first impression, but
Yeah, rule number one.
you just
You
spam tweeting
ask
nude
before you
images.
send.
Yeah. Oh, I think I still got screenshots of that still like deep in my phone somewhere, but I can't.
Like, good though.
Oh.
I can hear someone's computer fan.
I don't know. What
Is it
you're
a computer
talking
fan or
about.
is it a microwave?
I mean, it could be my laptop's my fucking fan. I don't know.
It
I mean,
sounded like something's
Hey,
cool enough.
Demon! Welcome to Touhou Tuesday. We're going to talk about nerd stuff and things that generally we deal with. You know, nerd, anime,
Alright,
gaming.
in like the last 5 minutes, maybe 10. I don't remember. Where is
We're
it?
alive. We're here.
You
Where'd I
say
go?
You doing
many
good?
things.
Do what? Yeah, we talk about many things. What's another one of the things that we can talk about? Facebook. When I first heard this news, it was like
I told
3
you
days
this a
ago.
while ago, by the way.
What was a while ago?
When I went on to Facebook for the first time in a long time, it's like, there's 20 notifications. All of them are somebody did something.
Oh. Yeah, on Facebook. Yeah. Facebook has been like really swamping me with just like, hey, you know that one friend you got? They commented on another friend's on another friend of yours' post. And I'm like, and
Do I care?
do I care that a friend of mine is talking to a friend of mine in the Facebook? I'm about to buy VR, but I'm new in it and I need help. Hey, you guys want to help out someone with VR questions? That's nerd stuff.
No, as someone who doesn't.
I know.
I also
I'm gonna
lack the knowledge personally because I'm a desktop user here.
Well, then you guys could use my. Well, check. I'm already gonna like. I'm waiting to see what
I
my
will
tax
already say
return
for
is.
you, no.
I'm waiting on the tax. Well, see, here's the thing. Quest 2, you don't have to do a Facebook login anymore.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
49 states fought against Zuckerberg on the Facebook login thing, and they had to remove that. So now the quests, you don't need a login. And now that you actually got a really good PC, or you're gonna have like somewhat of a decent PC coming in, maybe questionable. Now that you got a questionable PC somewhere,
Look, mate, I'm gonna
Is it
repeat
the same?
this. I
Is it the
thought
same
it
old,
was
same
going
old?
to be a different. It's literally the same one. The only thing is, like, I asked him about, I was like, because the only thing that wasn't upgraded was the graphics card because it was good enough, and
Oh.
that would have been 90% of the cost of the computer. It's like, it went from like a potential $500 computer. If you add a graphics card into it, that's like what, another 3,000.
So Demon asks, which one is better, the HTC Vive Pro or the Cosmos? I think the Cosmos was the newer one.
I've never heard of Cosmos, so
The Cosmos is the newer one, but it also has like a whole bunch of different trackings and stuff and settings. So it's got some experimental stuff. So some people don't like aspects of it. I can say that I've heard a lot more positive things about the HTC Vive Pro. It is a bit more expensive, and if I remember correctly, they still utilize external tracking. Really check. Does that, you know, when I raid somebody, am I gonna have to start doing that when, you know, chirp 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 when I raid someone?
but you
All
gotta
right,
remember
everyone,
to
let's go raid someone. Yeah, well, I don't know anyone who's online or
On
streaming
at
at
the
the
same
time when I'm in,
time?
except for you. Like, the
Yeah.
only other streamer that I know that's streaming at the time when I end is you, and sometimes you're not in there. So what about
I mean,
Quest
half
2?
the time there's also, I wanna say, what's their name again? God damn it. Because sometimes we get, sometimes we get Desu, but Desu comes on like another 2 hours later for some reason.
Yeah.
And then,
This camera there.
what's his name? What's their name? What's their name?
Dart? Is it Dart? I don't know.
Blitz. Sometimes Blitz is on at the same time.
Bliss does not need help with his followers.
Oh no, they don't. They certainly don't. but it's just a whole, hey, I'll raid you kind of thing. It's not necessarily to help.
So what about Quest 2? Quest 2 depends on how far you think you might go with VR. If you want to do full body tracking, I would say stick with the Vive Pro. If you're just fine with just dipping your toes into VR and getting a little feel for it, the Quest 2 is a good way, but I would highly recommend you get a USB-A to USB-C cable, at least like probably 10 feet long. You can get for like $15 on Amazon, and use that to hook up your Quest to your PC. That way you get full VR experience, because if you just run the Quest alone, you only get access to like 10% of VR chat, and you won't be able to see PC avatars. You'll see like only Quest compatible ones. So if you go for a Quest 2, make sure you get a cable to hook up to your PC, and that's about as quick as far as you'll go for pretty relatively cheap. If you're eventually thinking about going full body, go with the HTC Vive Pro. It should come with some base stations that you hang on your walls, and those will also be utilized to do full body tracking. Assuming you buy like the trackers that go with it. But the Quest 2 is not bad for like, you know, a first time jump in. If you don't think you're going to be using it a lot, go for the Quest 2. Cheaper. It's good power for your buck. It's up to you. It depends on like what you intend to go. How far do you intend to go into the rabbit hole? Me myself, I'm using an old HTC Vive, the original OG thing that even some people will say that thing's a hunk of garbage, and I'm now worried about like when I get my new VR headset, how much different it's gonna be. But yeah, if this old clunker can serve me well for like 5 years, then the Quest 2 will definitely do you good, and a Vive Pro is definitely durable and whatnot. So both of those are good choices.
Yeah, it's made up for its cost in its lifetime.
Oh, it definitely has. I'm surprised it's still running right now, honestly. And I've also got like, you know, I've got the audio adapter deluxe strap, and then the wireless adapter strapped on top, and then I got custom, or, you know, quote unquote custom batteries. This is more like I use different battery sets. Some people say Cosmos better. If I remember correctly, the Cosmos has inside out tracking, which means the headset has to have line of sight of the controllers. So for example, you put your controller or your hands behind your back, you're going to lose tracking on your hands, and then it'll take you a little bit to get your tracking back. Like I said, the Cosmos is newer, but some people don't like some of the things about it. Some people prefer some people like inside out tracking for ease of setup, and some people prefer external tracking, which has the base stations. I personally myself, I prefer external tracking.
Yeah, I'd say external is better, especially if you have the play space for it, as well as the fact that you don't get loss of vision on certain positions, where the local tracking, that's better if you have an even larger area or don't want to set up an area, as it doesn't really care where you are. So it's definitely more mobile.
I would more do onboard tracking like the Quest 2. I would do more of that for like small spaces, because then you're not going to have like a whole lot of movement.
Yeah,
I would say external tracking, you know, base stations, whatnot, are really good for wide open spaces. Like if you have a whole living room to work with, because then you've got like, I can literally put my hands behind my head and not lose tracking, because I have 2 base stations keeping track of them, and it's not coming off of my headset. Because if I was to do this on a Quest 2, wouldn't work. The system would lose control or lose tracking of the hands, and the hands would do weird things. Who knows?
Yeah. I'm surprised they haven't made one that doesn't use visual tracking for
that
elements.
Kind of like was what the Deca Gear was going to be all about. You know, the laser that's on the bottom of your mouse?
Yeah.
It had like 16 of those all over the Deca Gear to track the room, and when you move in your head in the room, it tracks what surfaces are moving and whatnot, and that's how it reads where its orientation and position is.
Why not just use a gyroscope?
Because a gyroscope uses what? A lot of power. And you
Not a
got
small
something
one.
on, and you got something on your face going. Whirr.
I mean, if you have
It's-
a small enough one that's made only for detection of, basically
We're not gonna-
movement at accelerometer, put simply, they can be made quite small.
They can be made quite small, but they're still going to consume a lot. They're going to consume significantly more power than a laser.
Mind you, the laser idea, you have to put in a lot more power than a mouse does to get the range that it needs to reach the edge of the room. Not to mention certain surfaces might interfere with it.
And that's why you got like fucking 16 of them. You only need a couple of them to hit surfaces.
True.
Because the trackers on my feet. Let me pull up my headset and look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18. Yeah, it's got 18 track points on it, but only at most 2 are required for it to know its orientation in the room.
I'm looking up some accelerometers right now. I want to see what kind
Yeah.
of power intake they need. Let's see.
But yeah,
There's this
also
little
here's the thing.
omnidirectional
Here's the
one that I
here's the
just
thing to
found.
also keep note of. Can a gyroscope tell your position in the room? Like I may be looking forward, but can it tell when I sidestep in the room?
Then you would have a second thing that would basically just be reading, okay, where's the signal coming from compared to the main control station?
Well,
And
then at
would
that point you
determine
got
your
base stations.
position.
At that point you got base
but
stations.
you would only have one base station, and that would do all of your position tracking. And then the
You need to.
accelerometer for...
You need
I
to.
guess.
They
But they
tried
wouldn't
that.
have
With,
to
they
be
tried
any
that with the
specific
original
position.
Vive for a little bit, and it just kind of didn't work because it had a problem with depth, is what it was. Like you could get close and far, and it had a little bit of a problem telling depth, so there was a lot of drifting. But if you got 2 base stations reading something, you then have triangulation that can work with the VR headset. Then it can tell where it is, how far it is, and y'all, while, and whatnot.
So if you're talking, if the base stations are only telling your overall position in a room, then they don't necessarily have to be opposite sides of the room or any specific position, because they're only looking at where you as a whole is in the room.
Base stations
don't
actually
worry about
don't
the other
do
stuff.
any of the tracking. Base stations do none of the tracking. They just sit there and they shine lasers in the room at a set clock speed. The trackers that you have, i.e. your headset, your controllers, your trackers on your body, they pick up the laser signals from a location, and then those transmit their location to the PC in orientation to where the trackers are. The trackers will tell the PC, hey, I'm in this position and I'm in this position,
And then the
shining lasers.
and then
the
the other units
trackers-
tell 'em what they
Your
see.
trackers are telling what they see compared to their orientation to the tracker, to the base stations. Base stations don't do any of the actual tracking. They just spam lasers at a clock speed.
Anyway, I did find through a quick Google search a small omnidirectional accelerometer with a multi-function capability that runs on just 50 nanoamps.
Now I gotta ask the question of how many nanoamps does a laser run on a mouse?
Good question, though at the same time the lasers on tracking equipment take a lot more juice than what a mouse needs.
Do they
'Cause they
have a
need to
different one for the
go a
for the
lot
Deca
longer.
gear? 'Cause the Deca gear was intended to be completely wireless, so they had to
see.
have something as far as like, you know, power efficiency.
Yeah, it really depends, but if you're not running like a full-on high-speed gyro, you can do some low-power accelerometers.
Yeah. But how
So you can at
sensitive
least do.
how sensitive are also these gyrometers? Can they tell when you move by like a centimeter or not?
Then that
'Cause my head-
depends on how expensive you go.
Oh, well, then that's the problem right there. The deck of gear was not trying to be expensive. It was trying to be affordable yet powerful. It was
Good
they were
point.
trying to compete with the Quest.
Of course, I'm not familiar with all of this sensor tech, so I don't know how expensive you would have to go for accurate tracking.
Also,
So that is a
moving
good
parts. You gotta
standard.
you gotta put this in mind too. Moving parts. That's a point of failure.
Not all accelerometers use moving parts, I think. I think some of them are solid and overall.
Like magnetic base, depending on the north, south, east, west pole, the north pole or whatnot. Magnetic poles. Who knows? There's probably a reason why they don't use them, and we both can't think about it. But they've done like loads of research, and everything's running on basically infrared lasers.
For all we know, maybe all of the companies that have done VR just don't have the know-how to work with accelerometers in an effective way, because they have a lot of R&D to go through, and if they don't have the guys on the team to figure that out, it's more money than it's worth for them. So it
Probably.
could, for instance, be just purely that's the reason that they're not using accelerometers or gyroscopes or any of the other fancy tech that's out there.
You guys hear Czech falling asleep? You guys hear Czech falling asleep?
What?
Should we wake him up? Should we wake him up with a song?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna wake him up with a song.
Asleep.
So let me
don't-
see what we got. Oh fuck. Let me see.
Just to at least say something about the VR point, like, even though I literally have Rolex running with it, part of me was like, can your computer even run VR? Like, I wanted to chime in at some point, be
Well,
like,
if you
does
if
it even
you-
run VR chat?
Well, here's the thing. You get a Quest 2 and you hook your Quest 2 to your PC. Your PC has a graphics card, right?
Hey, doesn't matter.
Well, then you're good to go, because the Quest will handle a bulk of the load, and the PC will handle what is not compatible with the
I
Quest,
think
and
you
then run
still
that.
need like a decent enough like graphics card for it to work. Because if you don't, if you're not, it's like if it works by itself without the use of VR, then
I mean,
you might have
the
some problems.
Quest 2 can run without a PC.
Yeah, the Quest 2 is going to be basically doing all of the.
But then you're starting to
hard work for
railroad
tracking
everyone
and
onto a
stuff.
Quest 2.
Yeah.
That
But if you have-
that is the
if you
point
have-
where you
if you
realize,
have-
wait a minute,
if you
I'm
have-
railroading them into this.
If you have a somewhat decent or somewhat like relevant graphics card, you can literally hook your Quest 2 up via a USB-A to USB-C cable, and then you'll have access to all of VR chat, all content and whatnot.
To be fair, you can run VR chat without VR as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, you can do it as a desktop player. If you can do it as a desktop player, then you can definitely do it as a Quest 2 player
That is
hooked up
awesome.
to the PC.
Mind you, desktop is very limited in what they can do in VR. They can see everything, but they can't do everything.
Yeah, it's like using your PC as an extra rendering software for the Quest. You're not adding your Quest's power to your PC. You're adding your PC's power to your Quest.
Yeah,
And if your PC's power just isn't good enough, you can't complete the quest.
Well, if your PC power is not good enough for the Quest, then you're just going to have Quest-compatible things only show. Then you'll know, oh, well, my PC's not powerful enough to even help the Quest do any more and see more, you know? Anyway, that song.
Yeah.
So let's, you guys want
Yeah.
some, you guys want Drug Dog?
Fuck you.
Is
There's a different song you could play right now that I have
there?
another fuck you, but I'm not gonna say what it is.
is it Duck Dog?
I'll put it this way, it does involve Touhou. Because right now there is one very particular subset of songs I'm just like, you can go die in a place in hell right now for other reasons.
Alright, Rebot, 1, 2, or 3?
I'll go happy medium with 2.
2. All right, everyone enjoy. I don't even remember the name of the song. Honestly, I put this in this list a long time ago. It's a Raisin theme. Enjoy. Oh, dag, I'm gonna hit the wrong button.
You dumbass!
I hit the wrong button on that one.
Dude,
I literally reached over to hit the button and my controller hit the stream deck before my finger actually hit the other button, and it was like, okay, yeah, we'll go to shutdown and offline. Touhou Tuesday, we do it live.
As always.
Good job.
I know, right? Isn't it great? We always have something. It adds character to the stream.
Character. There's
Yeah.
characters.
Like character.
Yeah, because, you know, people feel more connected when they see someone else making mistakes left and right. And they're like, oh, God, that guy's just
What,
like
they're
me.
human? No.
I can
watch streamers so
relate to
they're
that.
inhuman.
I can relate to his mistakes. He
I'm
keeps
just
fucking
a
up.
robot.
Yeah.
He's-
what a-
He's getting canceled on Twitter. He's just like me.
Well, if he's just like me, maybe that's not a good thing if you're getting canceled on Twitter. Because, no one wants to be canceled on Twitter.
Yeah, no,
Have
I
an
do.
opinion.
I want to be
That's
canceled on
not-
Twitter.
That's not quite true. There are a few YouTubers who mess around with Twitter and
Okay.
intentionally bait cancel culture.
Okay, hang
Yeah.
on. Now that I think about it,
Speaking of,
you wanna
Max
be-
Soccer,
you wanna
for
be
instance,
canceled
you
by
mentioned
Twitter,
him earlier. He does that all the time.
Mhm.
He baits Twitter constantly. It's free content.
Yeah.
He likes his clout. What were you saying, Chad?
I don't blame him.
So you say you want to get canceled on Twitter, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't
I
that
want to see
make
if it
you-
hurts.
I mean, here's the other realization that will hurt. Doesn't that make you Donald Trump?
No, because Donald Trump wasn't trying.
Yes, but he still got canceled on Twitter. And
Yeah.
therefore, you want to
See,
be the
see,
same as
here's
him.
here's the difference. Here's the difference. I'm trying. He didn't even try. He just did it effortlessly.
He's what you aspire to be.
We are not the
He's
same.
what you aspire to be.
Well, I don't
Yep,
exactly want to
Knight
get
is
canceled
literally
on
we are
Twitter
not the same,
for
man.
suggesting chugging bleach or grabbing girls by the pussy or building a wall and having Mexico pay for it.
Let's build the wall. I don't know
Currently,
why I love
current
that
wall height
commercial.
2 feet. Current wall height is 2 feet tall.
There are some spots where it's bigger, but that's not the point.
Yeah,
Well,
there's some spots where it's
more,
bigger. Where the people who jumped over it took a dump on it.
Ah, yes.
Well,
true.
to be a
I
little bit
mean,
more
I would
truthful,
say that is some of the
there's
materials
points
they
where there
use to
is
make that
wall,
wall.
and there's points where there is no wall at all.
It's also true.
Yep.
I have been to the border. There are spots where it's literally just, hey, look, this is a barbed wire fence that's like at my kneecap.
Yeah, that's the
Wow.
old walls, or walls in
man.
quotation marks.
It's just the freaking country border right there.
And of course, there's tons of places where there's just nothing.
Yep.
No wall, no fence, no markers, nothing.
Just
Nothing.
exists and you just happen to cross it because, like, who draws it out?
Yeah,
Who
I bet
draws
it's
out all
like
borders?
I bet that's like the United States Marines like sniping training ground. They're just like, all right, anyone that crosses this bush, give it to them. And that's why you don't ever just see people running across those areas because they as soon as they cross that one bush, and they fall over.
Well, there
Probably
is
gonna trank.
footage of people crossing through the empty areas.
Footages, and then footage of them, suddenly falling over and taking a nap in the desert.
I'm not sure about that latter part there.
I mean,
Mm.
they usually scrub that part out, but don't look at the internet far enough, you'll probably find something like that, right?
Is Chuck a conspiracy theorist?
Yes,
Am I?
he thinks the world's flat.
Look,
Jack.
once we get to the edge of the world, jump into Atlantis, okay? We just have to go to the ocean, find the edge, and then there's Atlantis. You gotta jump
Okay.
off the edge.
Here's a quick thing for you. If the world is flat, how do you explain both the day-night cycle and seasons at the same time without it making no sense?
Well, how it works is that sun revolves around us, is the thing. It's not a heliocentric environment, it's a geocentric environment. Everything revolves around the Earth. We are the
But
center of
then,
gravity.
if the planet's flat, wouldn't that also mean that everyone would actually
We live on a
have
3D
night at the
plane,
same
bro.
time?
We don't think of 4D. This is actually 3D environment. That's all it is.
If it's only 3D, you would only have your up, down, right, left, forward, backwards, and then
Mhm.
you wouldn't have room for time.
Yeah, time is there. Time is also on the third axis.
That makes no sense. Then going up would change your time.
Yeah, don't you know? Going up does change the time. Like, I'm ahead of you by an hour because I'm up above you a floor.
But
I've done my job here. I've done my job here.
I've actually punched my mic, just trying to look at Rebot and give him a shrug of like, I don't know.
I told you, I've done my job. I've won the conspiracy. I've won.
He is conspiracy.
No, more like your conspiracy makes absolutely no bleed sense.
That's what he
But
does.
that means I've won. That means I've won. I forced you to give up because it doesn't make sense. Therefore, it makes perfect sense, and I win.
Just don't. Let's just move on. Let's move on to something else that makes everyone excited. Development on Grand Theft Auto 6 has begun.
Yeah. Well, we don't know if it's
no.
6 or just, another thing in the series, but...
Yeah, they said the next chapter, yeah. So we don't know if it's actually Grand Theft Auto 6 or if it's like some sort of spin-off series.
We had Vice City, we had San Andreas.
I think it's going to be in Florida.
Florida man.
He's the Grand Theft Auto Florida man, and you play your role as Florida man.
Doing crazy
and all of a
shit.
sudden, yeah, doing all the crazy shit. Florida man runs up highway naked.
The game that's Florida Man. The game that is Florida Man is Saints Row. That is
Good
Florida
point.
Man.
Nah, I think Grand Theft Auto 6 will do it.
I mean, they could. I'm just saying, the more antics of Florida Man, that is more akin to Saints Row, if you ask. Just as I remembering, what was it? In Saints Row 3, where I'm literally jumping out of a helicopter as a blue fucking Terminator with a female voice with a car and then just blowing things up. Yeah, that game was fun. There are Florida Man things about that game. What else was there in that game? Because I think you had to hack.
What else was there that was happening today? Let's see. Oh, here's one. This is hilarious. So remember Pokimane and Ninja threatening to sue each other?
Did they?
You remember the guy that rated... Oop, I lost tracking. You remember the guy that rated Pokimane with the L+ ratio?
Yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, that reminds me.
Yeah. A picture just got released recently of them both sitting on a couch, him wearing her merch, eating a chicken strip, or eating like a chicken drumstick, chilling at, I think it would be Pokimane's house.
Yeah, makes sense. It's like, oh man, I'm gonna cancel you. I'm gonna sue you. Yeah, let's fuck.
Yeah, well, see, that's the thing is Gideon's like fan base is that they started taking what he was saying and throwing it back at him with the whole "she ain't gonna fuck you, bro. She don't fuck nobody, bro." Because that was one of the things Gideon said to all of her fans and whatnot is, dude, no matter how much you simp for her and you pay for her subscription fees or whatnot, she ain't gonna fuck you, bro. So now everyone's turning. So now his own fan base is looking at him. His own fan base is now turning and looking at him saying, bro, she ain't gonna fuck you. So yeah, it turns out Pokimane. No. Gideon and Pokimane are now like, their beef is behind them. It's still like in the air what Ninja's gonna do for the defamation that she's done.
So what he's gonna do is he's
We
gonna
don't know.
end up
No
at her
one's
place
nothing's
and
nothing's
then eat
happened.
a chicken wing on
Nothing's
another
happened.
account.
Now, however, here's something else that evolved. Pokimane's getting sued. That sounds like I'm like a madman repeating myself, but no, she's getting sued by someone else now. She
Wasn't
sent
it by, like some anime people, or that was the other two?
That was the other person.
Yeah.
The Mr. Jeremy from the Quartering received some takedown notices from Pokimane, and he believes that they are not in good faith, and so he's going to court against her. So basically, a news outlet called the Quartering is now suing Pokimane. Everyone just wants a piece of her fucking pie.
I mean, she's
I'm
like
just
one of the most
glad I'm not anywhere
recognizable
near it.
faces on the internet.
I'm glad I'm
That's
not
like,
either.
wow.
I'm glad
Yeah.
I'm not anywhere near that shit show. Fuck. But you know, there sure is bringing a lot of attention to people, because it's like, oh man, Pokemon getting sued. Everyone go watch her streams and let's see what the fuck she says about it. It actually works. I mean, who was it? It was Amarath? No, it was Pokimane that was watching the anime on Twitch. And she got banned for like 3 days, and then some other streamer at the same time watched almost all of Death Note before he got banned.
Yeah.
And they
we
came
know
back
that
to
last week. I know.
yeah, and then they came back to more people wanting to watch their streams. It's almost worth getting banned just so you get the advertisements of such and such got banned for doing this, and then they come back and everyone's waiting on your return. Let's see what the ban man says.
He's
I
like,
find it dumb.
you fools! I played the system.
You know,
Pretty much.
it's kind of weird how you can be banned for streaming stuff that you can watch for free after just watching some ads. You'd think the thing would just have
that's technically pirating. Watching anime on a website that you didn't pay anything for, such as, like, I'm not gonna go naming TV channel. I'm not gonna go naming websites. How about that? Go find some of
like
your
on
own.
Crunchyroll.
Just go over to
Well, see,
go to
Crunchyroll. Well, see,
fine.
here's the thing. Crunchyroll, it's licensed.
True.
A lot of other places that you go to, they're not licensed. And if
I
you
know.
watch it from there, it's technically pirating.
Yeah, and I only really have ever touched like Crunchyroll and Funimation just to watch it, but the thing is, you can watch stuff after just seeing a few ads, or well, a little more than a few sometimes if you're talking
God.
Funimation.
Yeah.
But
Drop the new code.
why do they not just have something that reads to see if you're streaming and then just counts how many people are watching your stream, and thus they now know how many more people actually watched it. It's not like it's illegal for those people to be watching you watching it.
Mhm.
Well, you gotta keep in mind, like Toei Anime is not, or no, Toei Animations is not the most friendly thing to work with, as Totally Not Mark has learned.
True.
Wow, check, that is an old one you pulled up.
No shit. I was like, you know what? We'll go for only in the thousands. And man,
Tags
did I
are
fail.
big breasts, glasses, small breasts.
That's it.
Characters is Kanako. I like the name. The character in this is Kanako Ono. She's in a doge, and I bet you there is gonna be an Ono.
Oh no.
Oh no! I'm looking at it. Oh wow,
Potato.
this one other character does have big boobs. Dang. But it's such an old-fashioned thing. Jesus Christ.
Uh-huh.
We know
I'm a
Knight's
little-
gonna be reading it later for the
No, not quite my art. Not quite my taste in art.
I
Also,
haven't
this
even
is in
looked at it.
this is in the wrong language. Is this even got a translation? Hang on, let me look. This is Gosu D Shimitamasan when there is no English translation. Nope. The
How
fuck?
is that even possible?
There's one called 3J Cup.
How did that even?
Tags, big breast, made. Characters is Kaneko Ono and Chika Ogui.
I'm not getting the same thing. Maybe I copied the wrong code.
Yeah, I feel like I did too, because I'm like, I got an old ass one too, but everything you're saying is just like, no, I didn't get any glasses shit whatsoever.
Wait, what?
The only thing in common I'm seeing is big breasts.
Yeah, agreed. I think we got the same thing.
You said 130-7. Oh, I put a 6 instead of a 8.
Womp womp. It's still not good, I'll say that much.
Let me see.
It's
Oh wait,
not-
is she faceless? Is she faceless? Mother is just this cute.
That's the one.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's got big breasts. Oh, the R word, incest, MILF, and mother.
Yes.
Is this really?
Listen.
That's so short.
Yep, it is.
Where
I
is
told
the
it wasn't any
R?
better.
Where is the R?
There's a dick.
I'm gonna go ahead and just say that. Where's the rape? Sorry if this makes
Oh,
anyone
you're getting canceled
uncomfortable.
on Twitter now.
Cancel me on Twitter, please. It literally has big breasts, rape, incest, MILF, and mother. And you scroll down and you have a grand total of 8 pages. 2 of them are pretty much like just like the front page and like a slight, like somewhat poor introductory. And then we immediately jump into kissing, fucking, more fucking, more fucking, more fucking, and then more fucking, and then it's over. It's literally 8 pages, and I don't see any kind of like resistance against it. I'm gonna read it now. Actually, I'm gonna read the actual text on there to see if there's anything that's like, no, stop, please, no, stop.
No, oh, sunshine. Don't do it, sunshine.
Is it because she
She-
literally says, no, please, not that, as he like shoves his rod in
Probably.
her?
Probably.
Is that literally it?
Yes.
Kyosuke, why are you? His dick is so much bigger than his father's, is reaching in so deeply. Mom, I love you. Mom. Really? Repot got up and
Congratulations.
left.
Today has been a very interesting.
Kyosuke, please stop this. You're my son. Mom, I'm coming in your pussy. Have my babies. Really?
This has been a dramatic reading of very interesting things.
No, not inside. Kyosuke.
No, Stephen Hawking,
Kyosuke.
we don't need you right now.
I'll be taking Yashishito. And oh wow, it just gets worse. It literally just gets worse.
Yep.
It's so bad. I could read it monotone and it makes it more hilarious.
That was so cursed.
That's so poor.
So cursed.
You're cursed. Actually, it's pretty bad. I see
thought it
in
wasn't
my.
a good hit. I
see
tend
on
to
the-
learn that if you try to go for like older ones, like it does not hit well. But if you go for newer ones, it hits a lot better. Just the higher
So,
the number, the better the quality.
So I just got like a notification on my phone. Battlefield 2042 petition demands refunds and gains mass community support as game loses 96% of players.
Again,
Ooh.
Now here's something really sad. They said they were gonna add the scoreboard next month.
What?
I'm
They
sorry,
don't have a
what?
scoreboard. They don't have a scoreboard.
That's pretty fucking awful.
That's like the
all things considered.
outright most basic part of any multiplayer game out
Oh,
there.
they don't have voice chat either. There's no voice chat. There's no way to communicate with anyone, and they don't have a scoreboard.
I could understand not having
they
voice
were
chat,
promising.
Who wins?
They were promising to add that this month, but they've delayed it. And a lot of people are making gags that they've delayed it because they've already fired the people that implemented scoreboards in the game. So now they got to go find new people to make a scoreboard to put in the game.
The hell? Heck, most single-player games have a scoreboard.
I know. That's just how bad Battlefield 2042 is.
Good lord.
That's why I love watching this circus. It just gets funnier and funnier and funnier and sadder and sadder.
That's
why I keep bringing it up.
Some kid who just picked up coding in high school will have done a better job.
Honestly, you're not wrong. I mean, they're still sitting here saying, you guys sure are demanding a lot out of us. Come on, guys. It's like, look, people spent literally $100 on your game and it's not even working right. You can't sit there and ask for people to take it easy on you. They're not to expect so much out of you. They expect like at least what the last Battlefield was, but with a little bit more. But no, you've got so much fucking less.
I mean, hell, people who make some basic ass games just for the sake of making a meme put in more effort.
It's true.
Like
yeah,
the one that's been flowing around recently, that the first person shooter with Pokemon.
Oh yeah, the one that got canceled.
That's literally higher
Ichigo's
quality.
got it. Ichigo's got it right there. They were trying so hard to appeal to investors and media that they spent like zero time making something the player base actually wanted. And now everybody's pulling out on the stock market and everything on them. Their media and their investors are all like, "Oh man, this is really bad. Fuck, this is, oof. You know, I'm not into this. I'm not into paying money."
Keep in mind, this requires people to actually have maybe at least 2 brain cells, and I don't think they have that many.
2?
Over at that's good point. It's more like half a brain cell at bare maximum.
They got just like one big smooth brain cell in their head. That's all they got.
They have a smooth brain,
and they have to share it too. They have to share it between everyone.
Yeah, the entire studio has one big brain cell that they all share. It is smooth.
You know,
Mom says it's my turn with the think.
It's actually a good thing to have a smooth brain because it makes you smarter or something like that. Shows you have more brain mass.
I don't know. I don't know.
From what
I don't know.
What I do know though is actually the surface area is what's most important, not the overall volume. Because the surface area is actually where your brain cells reside. Everything else is just neurons that communicate between said brain cells.
I must have lost a lot of them neurons because, man, I am slow as fuck.
What?
But yeah, that's why the whole folds in your brain is actually more intelligence kind of weird fiasco. Because more brain cells.
Well,
good thing we don't have any of those here either.
You know what else doesn't have brain cells?
Mid-show.
The mid-show. No, legit. The mid-show doesn't have any brain cells. You're gonna laugh at this. Today's mid-show is... Did I give it the right title? Oh shit, I gotta double check something. I'm not 100% sure if I gave it the actual right title. Hang on. Video mode thing. Yeah, it's got the right title.
But does it?
It does.
It's not there. You're a liar.
It does. It's got the right one.
No. Don't.
Yes, it does. All right, so speaking of like Battlefield and guns and laughing and a brain cell, everyone enjoy today's mid-show. It's bound to give you a laugh.
Shoot the target. No. From here.
What?
I want you to curve the bullet.
That's impossible.
Focus. Trust your instincts. Curve the bullet. Okay. Curve the bullet. You can do it. Welcome to the program.
I think I want to try it again. Does this work with both hands?
Well,
Oh my god!
training complete. You really nailed it.
I think I could do better.
Please no.
I got an idea.
Stop it. Stop. The prophecy foretold of a man that would come here and could curve a bullet in any direction he threw it. That was amazing. I'm honored to have you a part of this organization. Now, to complete your training...
Craig?
That was so cursed.
I'm pretty sure that's an SNL skit. I don't remember from
you know
when,
it is.
but
You know it is.
God damn it.
Oh, it's so fucking good though. I was laughing. I was like, oh, that's so fitting. Oh, fucking hilarious.
My goodness.
So where were we at the beginning? Oh yeah, Facebook losing assloads of money.
Like
Or should I say
normal?
Meta? So I think
good.
I literally
Meta
started
lose
trying to
money,
start.
bro.
I think I tried to start the stream literally with like, Facebook losing when I first heard it, like $30 billion. Turns out they've lost like close to $251 billion.
Delicious.
A little bit of a number.
It's a little bit of a number, yeah. I mean, it's all because Zuckerberg let loose the fact that the platform, Facebook, was less active than usual. They'd actually dropped in user activity for the first time in ever. And investors all shit their pants and all started selling like fucking babies. And so, judging by the fact of how everyone's reaction to Meta is and everything else like that, I think Facebook's starting to panic at this point, because now I'm getting messages of everybody doing everything else with everybody.
Did you know that your friend decided to post on this other person's board?
I know, right?
It shows an activity feed of people doing activity. Who would have
Oh
guessed?
my god, who'd have thunk it?
It's
Like,
like
Steve did this already.
My friends have other friends other than me.
What? No. Well, I
I'm
mean,
jealous.
sometimes. You have other friends? What a dick.
Wow, I feel betrayed. Fuck you. Unfriending.
Right?
honestly, it's just going to annoy people, and people are just going to keep dropping Facebook.
Oh yeah, I'm annoyed by it. I'm like borderline about to go dig up the settings and just say like, shut the fuck up, don't send me any more notifications. I'm borderline about to do that with Touhou Lost Word. You know what, right now, I'm doing it right now. They keep sending me a message about this fucking divine paper thing. Log in to get this free, and I'm like, I don't even need it. Leave me
I
alone.
don't need it.
Play anymore.
I really don't even play it that much anymore. It's been like 2
I
weeks
haven't
since I last
touched it
opened it.
I haven't even touched it in months.
Like, I got Oku. I leveled her up. Bam, wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
I'm done.
You got your waifu, you're done. But what about your maid wife?
I got her too.
I meant your maid Oku.
Oh, that you had to pay for.
Yeah, because
Hey.
There's
they
no
got
more-
rid
there's-
of the free costumes.
Yeah, they got rid of free costumes. You now have to
Which
pay
is
for
so
all of it.
It really is stupid.
They've
They-
gone
they-
greedy.
The reason people liked staying on for like the costumes and stuff is if you stayed around long enough, you could eventually get them all. Because inevitably, events would eventually come around to an old one again, and they'd probably roll a different costume. But seeing as they got rid of that, there's no chance for that, and there's no point for anyone to stick around. The
Oh
whole
my
deal
god,
with-
how many login gifts are there?
For what?
I'm
Maybe
literally
someone
logging in the
really wants-
into the Touhou game, and there's like 9 like, hey, you logged in, here's a gift. Hey, you've logged in, here's another gift. Hey, you've
You
logged
want
in,
it.
here's another gift.
Hey,
Rinse and
you want a
repeat.
gift? We want to give you more gifts. Because we want to make sure you stay playing this game, motherfucker. 'Cause we know we're losing our player base,
Player
so
base.
we need you to stay. Take
But,
all this
yeah.
shit.
The one,
Here, we'll beat the game for you.
the critical thing with gacha games that none of them seem to realize is you have to keep major things attainable for the free player, hard but attainable for people to keep playing. If you can't attain anything without paying money,
I mean,
only the whales are going to stay, and eventually even those are going to leave.
I'm
And
just
then
gonna
you're
go
not bringing
point
new
out-
people in.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go point out the game I have over here called Genshin Impact, doing all that stuff. Like, yeah, we make it really hard to get 5 stars, but you can still at least get them in 80 tries. Sure, it takes, I think, 2 days to get a single pull, but hey, in 80 pulls, you can get a 5-star for free, guaranteed. If you don't get one sooner.
It's 90 pulls for the guaranteed. There's a soft pity earlier on though.
Yeah, it's like, because it's so.
But of
annoying.
course, when it gives you the guaranteed 5-star, there's only a 50% chance that it's going to be the 5-star you're specifically rolling for. If you're rolling,
Well,
on
if
the
you're
specific
rolling on
banner.
the event banner, it's a 50% chance, and if you lose the 50-50, it guaranteed becomes the 100%.
If you
because it
have
rolls
enough
over.
rolls to get all the way to it again, which most
True.
people don't have.
Looks at
Yeah,
me. It's
I
like,
literally sink like a lot of stuff.
But yeah, I also gave up Genshin because it was too slow, and they're still
like they're
adding
still
characters.
updating.
They're still
still
adding
adding.
characters. There's a lot more to add. They don't really need to lock it so hard behind the grind wall.
Admittedly, because I've been playing for so long, I've never felt that problem. But now it's like, well, if I'm trying to start playing with friends who've never played before, oh, you want to do the event right now? Well, you have to do the new story quest that came out, but that's locked behind like beating the main story 3 times over. And if you get
Mhm.
there, it's like, well, you need to grind a really long time, and by the time you do that,
Yeah.
the event's over.
And of course, like they've got the AR system, which, yeah, it's important for the game balancing to make sure it's hard enough for the player at hand.
Yeah,
But at the same
Yeah.
time, it
Challenge
takes
them.
so long.
long.
And of course,
Like-
I don't. Can you even play with a player who's too far away from your
You
AR?
can't play in their world, but they can play in yours.
Which is awful because then it's just torture for them.
I mean, at that point, you literally just go, I press E, everything is dead.
Well, no, for the other player because they're going to be under leveled for it. By a
They can't
massive
go to
amount.
your world. They can't go to your world.
Oh,
like-
so it's the high-level player that can go down, but the low-level player can't go up.
Correct.
That's good. That's at least something good.
They did that intentionally, so they didn't like trap people. Because like, if one of my friends who are trying to get into the game right now started and then went into my world, the things in the first area are level 80 and they are level like 1.
Yeah, instant death.
Pretty much.
One hit dead.
Mhm. Also, technically, the only thing they've now put behind a paywall, which I'm very upset with, is goddamn extra. Oh, it's not actually anything gameplay wise, so I can't be mad at them for that. But literally, one of my characters I play very much so got a new costume, and the only way to get it is to spend, I think it was $20, and I'm just like, damn it.
Happening. Which character, by the way?
Ketching got a new nightgown, black dress, and it looks so fucking good. And technically, there is a free version, but it's for a different character. And you have to complete the event, which, if you haven't done the story or aren't high enough adventure rank, you can't even do the event. Which
Lovely.
then is like, you can't get the
Screws over
Who's
newer
possible?
players.
Yeah. Speaking of which, that event ends in like 2 days. So it's
Good
gonna
luck
be
getting that
fun.
far.
Boy.
It's
But-
like, good luck.
When it comes to gacha, even cosmetics are kind of a thing that you really shouldn't be locking behind a paywall because that's the whole point of the game. It's a gacha game.
Yeah. Like, that's the thing. That's why I'm like kind of okay with it because they only have like 4 cosmetics total at this point.
I mean, if it were Rocket League, I'd totally get it. In fact, Rocket League has that.
Hell,
Or some
like,
other
Yep.
game that's
Yep.
similar. Because that game's oriented around, in Rocket League's case, basically a esport. Or some other
Yep.
game, it's a FPS.
And make yourself
Genshin.
look badass.
Genshin, the main loop is really not actually the combat or anything like that, or even the story. The main loop is getting characters.
Kinda, yeah. But to get characters, you need primogems, and to do that, you need to do dailies. And if you
Yeah,
don't
and
do
that's
dailies,
that's your
never get it.
secondary loop. That the stuff you do in game is your secondary loop. The main loop is acquiring characters, and
Yeah.
cosmetics in a game like that for the characters, that's part of that primary loop.
And like I said, they've only come out with 4 cosmetics so far.
Yeah, but they
One
also
was
have taken
the,
way too long to actually do outfits and shit.
Yeah, literally, they've had 4 outfits. One was Jean and her like swimsuits that you had to pay the same another $20 for.
And Barbara.
Barbara, I got for free because I played the event. If you didn't play the event, sucks to be you. And same thing's happening with the Leeway event right now. You have to either pay for Kekings or you get Ningguangs, but you have to fully do the event. Like, I've gotten the amount of. You basically have to complete. Like, there are 3 types of currency, and you have to collect all of them.
And of course, not all of Genshin's events are actually in the game.
Yeah. At least in this case, it is, like, to get that cosmetic, it is all in-game stuff. But, like, there's a lot of just browser stuff that no one ever does because it forces you out to Chrome and be like, alright, we're going to do the easiest fishing game you've ever done so you can get half a pull.
More like 1/8 of a Primogem.
No, oh god. Admittedly, that we did talk about that one time for their anniversary where it was like,
Oh yeah, it was a disaster.
that was...
That's what.
You-
That's
you
what's
know-
gonna happen
you
if
know-
you just hire someone from your 10,000 or 10 million subscriber audience. You get a PR disaster like that, and you're gonna get canceled and have nobody.
No, because
But
I
you
disagree,
know
because
that
their
this,
PR at that point, if they know, like, if they're following you and they know what you do, and they know you're gonna fucking bitch about this, you're gonna fucking at least be generous. They know.
Yeah, but you gotta
yeah.
make sure you don't pick up someone that would do that though.
Anyway, but yes, this mosquito skin fetches as much as 1/8 of a penny on the black market.
Oh yeah, the black market. It's called the Steam market. if they actually had a Steam market, that'd be silly.
But yeah, I'm waiting for something to like do it like right. No true paywall, just a pay to go faster.
Have you heard of this game called Cookie Clicker?
Hell, War Thunder does it better than Genshin.
I mean, again, I'm not using Genshin as a like, this is the best way to do it. I am just pointing this out as this is the gacha I do. I know it's a very bad one.
It's still one of the better-ish ones, though, which is
no,
sad.
It's not.
No,
not even
it's not.
close.
No.
Let's go to hey Knight. You want to
Fire.
talk about your Arc Knight stuff?
I have every single character in Art Knights, and I hardly spend any in there at all.
Good
whatsoever.
point. I've heard that one is
Like
significantly
Arc
better.
Knights. I know another one, which is the fucking.
I also play Fire Emblem Heroes, but that one's a bit more stingy. But it does have a pity rate, so that if you don't get a character
1 in 80?
after, you know, no, they got it better. Like if you do 40 summons and you don't get a character, you basically if you just do 40 summons period, you then get to pick a character in that pool. You can be like, I want you.
That's way better, yeah.
So you can't just get essentially cucked.
Yeah. Well, you can get cucked. The Fire Emblem Heroes has like a multi-system. There's a percentage chance that grows across all the banners that a 4-star unit will be randomly upgraded to a 5-star unit. That doesn't reset the individual banner's percentage of getting a special character. Then you've got the special characters that are in each banner, and they have their own percentage chance for you to get them. And for every 5 roll, or for every couple rolls you do, it ups that percentage chance a little bit higher, a little bit higher, a little bit higher. Now, you do have a percentage chance to get a different 5-star character or the special 5-star character. If you get a normal 5-star character, your pity rate that you've been building up goes back down to the base level. You get that 5-star character. You got pity broke.
Yep.
But there is also that chance that you can get that special character, and then you got it. You're happy. You roll on with your happy old self. They give you a free pull at the beginning. Every time, or like every time a brand new banner comes out, you can like, okay, I'm gonna do a pull, and you select which orb you want to open up first. You get a free first orb, and then you can open up the 4 others, and you can start opening all the other things and start building a pity rate, and then get cucked. And then after like 40 summons, okay, well that's the character I want, and I can select you for free. You know, it's a very good forgiving system. It's brutal at the beginning.
Yeah, you have to get up there first.
Yeah, but meanwhile, Art Knights is just, I've never had issues getting a character. Like I think the last time I had a difficult character that I was like pinching and grabbing all the little bits of rewards in the game so I can keep rolling, and it was Suzerain. And Zyres happened to do the roll that got me her. Because he was like, let me do that for you, Daddy. I got a lucky finger, and he swiped the bag, and it opened up, and it was Suzerain. And I'm like, okay, cool beans. I don't have to worry about it now, because now he's literally like the first one. He was just like, oh yeah, I'll give it to you. I'll get her for you, bro. There you go, got her. And I'm just like, fucking serious? I've been trying to get her for like the last 2 days, using all my resources, and I scrounge up just a little bit more for you to do one more roll, and you fucking do it and you nail it.
Sometimes these things happen.
True.
Yeah.
Just ask, what was her name? Who's Indra again? That's right.
Indra? You mean the one that I almost got max potential on? I just need one more of her, and then she's max potential. then I don't need any more for period because it's just a waste.
But it's
Imagine
Indra.
if someone made a gacha game that was purely free to play.
I mean, what was it called?
Technically, they're all free to play.
No. I know it's a gacha game.
You can choose to just not put money in it.
It's
You know, if you don't.
It's called Salty Bet. It is fully free to play, and it's the best
Yeah,
kind of gacha.
salty bets. You were with us when we were in that world with
Oh
salty
right,
bets.
yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I guess that
you
one
know
does
that
count.
after you left, there was a Marissa versus Yukari.
Ah,
Well, there already was one earlier.
Well, yeah, there was one, but there was another one. I was sitting here literally like, oh man, Rebot left just before this other fight came in. Shit. But yeah, check. I don't know if I took you there or not, but there's a world here
You did
called.
once.
I did once. I took you to the Salty Bet Casino.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a fun
No,
one.
it's not necessarily gacha, but it is casino, and it's completely free. You
Yeah,
don't
it's
spend money
casino.
on it.
Yeah,
You
you don't
just
spend
sit
money on
and
it,
chill.
but you can place bets and take shots if you lose, which is fun.
True.
But those are
That's what I-
bets you make. That's not necessarily
That's
the
what I
gacha.
do with that's what I do with Watson and Bri Fry and everybody on the weekends. Speaking of which, I won't be here this weekend, guys.
Yay! Probably.
I won't be here this weekend, or at least work's gonna try and have me come in this weekend. But spoiler alert, you bunch of losers! I'm not coming in because I'm gonna be out of state. I'm gonna be in North Carolina to a wedding,
Oh,
Yay!
and not just any
I
any
assume
friend's
you already
wedding.
put in that like time off notice.
Oh, I did, and my boss literally called me today with I don't know if I can give you Saturday off. And I'm just like, I'm gonna be out of state.
You don't
He
have
said,
a
"Oh,"
choice.
He said,
bro.
well, he said we'll have to take a look and see what they need entirely for like staffing and whatnot. Like, okay, you do that and let me know. Because even if he says no,
Are they still screwing you out? Like, what was it?
yes,
After the Georgia game, where it was only like 5 people showed up.
yeah, only 5 people
That's
showed up for
stupid.
like a freaking like 15-person job.
Shit.
And, oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the wedding of a friend of mine that I met here in VR.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Yep. And before I actually go to the wedding, I gotta go pick up another friend. You met Chef, right? You met Chef.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Chick's met Chef as well every now and again, or at least sees him in the voice channel. Right?
Nope.
Yeah.
I don't
No?
remember.
How the fudge, Check? You need to like, get more involved with these people. Jesus Christ! But yeah,
Say what?
I'm
No?
going to go pick up Chef at the airport and then take him and my ass over to the wedding.
So are you gonna like eat his salty chocolate balls?
No, but we are going to get a hotel together.
I mean, he might make you some salty chocolate balls for you there, but I don't know if we're talking about the same chef.
No, not that Chef. Jesus Christ.
Fair. Getting that chef. Good old South Park. Good old South Park.
South Park. Oh boy. Well, we've almost been in this room for 2 hours. We got one more song to run. You guys want to hit one more song?
Yeah. I'm gonna
Alright,
have to
let's-
head out after this as well. So.
Alright, well, I gotta take a
Do what
whiz
you
while the
want.
song plays. So, we're gonna hit... We'll hit this one just to keep it all on one side. So here you guys go. Enjoy something a little bit more relaxed.
I'm best with timing.
Oh, there you are.
Best with timing.
I literally just got my headset on as well. I had to go use a bathroom break real quick, and then I came back in the living room, and I'm like, I'm gonna grab a beer. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. I'll grab 2 beers. Yeah, that worked out for me, guys. That good stuff that makes you forget your problems.
What
I'm
problems?
now gonna... All the
Yeah,
problems.
Yeah.
Well, since I'm the only one in the room... Oh, God. Since I'm the only one in the room, guys, just gonna set the camera up here, and,
Okay.
maybe a little bit further out. That's a little bit...
Ah, yes, your new eye patch, the lolly tissue.
Oh, I forgot about the lolly tissues. I'll just do this then. I'll just do this.
Uh-huh. Oh. Here, it's dangerous to go alone. Take these.
Yeah, it's don't just go alone. Take this lolly box of lolly tissues. Looks like my arm's like broken. You know, probably do better with the other arm.
Alright,
Not really that much better.
so I got a weird question.
Okay, weird question. I got weird answers.
Yeah, have you heard of this new game? Literally, a shit ton of people seem to be jumping on the bandwagon of, called Lost Ark.
No.
Because I'm just looking at Twitch right now, and I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 other people are playing it in my followed, and like, it seems like this is a new MMO everyone's jumping onto. Don't know why, like, I've never heard of Lost Ark before today.
I haven't heard of it either.
Like, when I saw the words Lost Ark, I'm like, do they mean Ark Survival Evolved?
Yeah, I keep seeing people. I keep seeing like several of my other friends play that one, but never that one.
Us kid friendly?
You know, I would think that the message thing that says this is a mature audience would come up and let you know we do not. There are times depending on our guests.
Hi kid.
You're a kid.
I check.
Hi kid. I'm Knight. How you doing? Yeah. Depending on the people who visit us here, we're not kid friendly. I would recommend you go find someone who's a little more kid friendly.
Hello parents, how are you? You should definitely take this channel away from your child.
Yeah, the fact that there was probably a thing that's like this, the broadcaster is intended this stream for mature audiences would probably be enough of a clue right there of this person's not exactly the most wholesome. Oh, your mama's watching with you. Hello, how you doing? Your kid's very well behaved. Very worried about like what he's gonna be exposed to. That's very smart. You got a good smart one.
Probably. We don't know.
I'm assuming. I'm gonna assume.
This is the internet. We assume anything.
Yeah, true. She said hi. Aw. Is she single?
That's what I wanted to go towards.
You knew I was gonna do it. You knew I was gonna do it. Oh lordy.
We are the best.
But yeah, if you're looking for wholesome, try is my friend Blitzwing streaming?
No, they're not swinging.
Aw, go find. She said you're.
Would I argue?
You're very. I'm very kind. Aw. I got a friend.
Yes, asking you if you're single is very kind.
I got a friend. He goes by the name. Oh God, he changed his name. Shoot.
He did change his Blitz GT, I believe.
Yeah, he changed. No. I mean, I'm talking about Blitz.
Yes.
Blitz. I mean, Blitz changed his name, so it's not just Blitz anymore now.
Like, they're not talking about Blitzwing?
He doesn't have Blitzwing anymore.
Yeah, Blitzkitian or something like that now. Just hang on.
Blitz.
Copy, paste, done.
Oh, did you do it? You already got him? You could just give him a link.
There. This is also a very valid point because I'm a moron because it's a mistake.
Yeah, you are. You could have given our new little friend hello and welcome.
Bonk.
Bam! There you go. Go check out my friend Blitz there. Blitz is very wholesome. He'll probably start streaming in like an hour or two, and he's a very wholesome streamer. Very friendly. You'll probably like his content.
They may have already streamed for the day, but I don't know.
No, he does stream a little bit late. He's in college right now, so once he gets finished with his college work, you know, he typically starts picking up his streams.
Like,
he takes like 2 days a week off, so like every other, like almost all the other days, he's streaming something. But yeah, he does like VR chat streams. He plays World of Tanks and a couple other little things. He keeps his mind on like things that he says and whatnot. So he's very mindful and wholesome and whatnot. You'll like him.
I'd argue, is Kuro still streaming at all?
Oh yeah. Kuro still streams. Kuro also streams. Kuro's also wholesome and whatnot. You got Kuro no
after the
Akuma-san.
whole incident where his entire server got blown up. It's all.
Oh, his server got nuked by the hacker. Floris and he and Narai rebuilt a whole new server and pretty much started all over again, which is a shame, but you know, just don't go clicking links that people give you. Well, you know, I say that just as you sent a link over to, you know,
yeah, you know, be careful of what you click. We could be lying our tails off right now.
Nah, well, yeah, you and me. Well, you know, see, here's the thing is that
Do
if
you
you
trust
just
the internet?
if you sent a suspicious link on my stream, I would be in trouble because I was the one that allowed that to pop up in my chat. Check, don't you dare do anything. I swear, I will yeet you into the sun. I am Ella and I love pizza and food. Hey, I love pizza. Pizza's great. I love it. I like 4 cheese pizza. Super suspicious links are cool to click.com. Don't click that. Don't click that. Don't click that. Rule of the internet, Ella, is to not click links that people give you. Don't click them because sometimes they can take you to very bad websites and put very bad things on a computer and will break it. Don't click suspicious links. If someone's like, hey, check out this thing, or hey, I made this game, you want to play it? Don't click them.
Because they might be like, I'm just gonna own you now. I will take everything you have and give you nothing.
Yeah, you gotta be careful on the internet. You gotta be very careful on the internet because some people out there will break your computer just because to them it's fun and it's kind of messed up, but that's just how some people are. You have to be very careful on the internet. I mean, if your mom's right there beside you watching, you know, she'll make sure you're not doing anything bad, or you know, not clicking things you shouldn't be clicking. You know. It's like internet safety, you know. There's some internet safety videos that you can watch online. You know, not click things, don't download stuff. Mama said it's very bad people. Yeah, there are very bad people on the internet. So you got to be careful out there. It's just like out when you go out in the street. You know, you gotta hold your mom's hand when you cross the street. You gotta make sure your mom's there watching you when you're on the internet. You don't want bad people to hurt to. You know, break your computer or say mean things to you or whatnot.
Man, imagine if we had Christian Reyna on this episode right now.
Oh my lordy, Miss lordy!
I just want to laugh.
I don't think I could handle Christian Reyna.
So just to put out another link of our other co-host Reyna, I'm not gonna do that because I know better.
Yeah, Reyna is not wholesome, so no, don't give Ella that. No,
not even.
I got like several people I can't give links to Ella, and I got like several that I could.
Interesting.
Watch Arcane.
I mean, you haven't
Arcane
watched Arcane yet, right?
Is that League of
It's
Legends?
it's the League of Legends show.
Ah, with V and her sister and everything. I haven't watched that yet. I
I'm
need
going
to.
to.
I keep hearing people say that it's like the best thing they've watched all year.
To be fair, that's the thing. It was very, very good animation. It does not matter if you hate League, which is something you also should probably stay away from as a game in general. For most of it. But it was good.
I should cover my eyes most of it, but it was good.
I mean, I can
That's so
imagine.
Have you watched the Sonic the Hedgehog movie?
That is also a very good choice for watching.
Yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog movie is like one of my favorite movies so far, as of recent. And then they got Sonic the Hedgehog 2 coming out like in a couple months.
A couple months from now, I was like, wait, did it come out or not? And I was like, no, it hasn't come out yet.
No, it's in like...
That's right,
what was
because
it?
Idris Elba being Knuckles still needs to be a thing. They don't have more than just a line.
Yeah.
Rio's not a bad choice.
Rio, I've seen bits and pieces
Actually,
of Rio.
it's really funny. Being the blue bird that you are, you should see Rio. Because literally it's about a blue bird in Brazil trying to like fly, learning how to fly.
Oh,
I can't
lordy.
remember the other bits because all I ever see of Rio is the very end. And it's like they're chasing, like poachers are trying to take both the blue birds away and just steal the birds from the Amazon. And all the birds got to do this ridiculous chase in this wonderful cartoonish way and fly away and try and get away from the bad guys. Like, it's a, how do I describe it? It's there.
Looks like you're looking for a contact lens that fell out. Oh, you mean the blur? Is it really? Is it bad or is it distracting?
I don't see blur.
That's me trying camera lens. That's me trying a camera lens effect on today's episode. I can turn it up or down if you want. I can take it down a fair bit and make it really blurry. Everything's really blurry. Hi guys, it's blurred.
Oh god.
Touhou Tuesday, blurry Tuesday.
Now it's blurry Tuesday.
Or I can sharpen it all the way up, and yeah, you don't have anything.
No, sorry, Ellen. That is copyright, very much so. In that.
Oh yeah. Rio's definitely copyrighted. Any movie really is copyrighted.
Like to see a movie on stream, you have to do it through like. I think there's like watch parties that you could do through Amazon.
Watch you just to keep a note. We do have a youngling among us here, so try and keep things a little bit, you know.
We have a baby Yoda. Deal with it.
Yeah, we got a baby Yoda here. We'll go with that. Oh, I don't even remember the
It's
setting
weird
I had.
because like that's another show I still need to watch more of is Book of Boba Fett, which seems like what is it? I don't know how to describe it. It seems like middle of the road sort of book. Like I want to say not as good as Mandalorian, but I've only seen it. It is Grogu. You are right. This is the way.
Yeah.
Actual Yoda did not show. Well, I don't know anything about the Book of Boba Fett. I watched, I think, a episode where they're in the desert and he's working with the Jawas to
I see the
fend
blur on the
off
monitor,
space
but
train.
not you. Oh, someone's.
They're trying to join your world.
No, I got a friend. I got a new friend in VR chat. I met them almost a week ago. Their name is Zippy, and she's been teaching me dance moves.
I was gonna be like, are you going back onto the sign language stuff with holding hands or whatever?
No. It's kind of blurry. It's a little bit.
It's meant to be blurry.
I probably need to bump it up a little bit. I'm trying to add like some depth to the stream, okay?
You're trying to give the stream glasses. That's what you're trying to.
I want to learn sign language. I've known there's VR sign language, which most of it's kind of based off of American sign language. But, you know, you got things like oh, I'm gonna be grabbing everything while I'm trying to do some sign language here. Oh, I just punched my mic. Like,
So
you know, you got
punching your
like
mic means
you
you're
got
being
yes. You know, you make a fist and you kind of like nod it. That's like yes, and then for no, you would do like two fingers. You know, like a peace sign, and then just kind of no. And you got good and bad. You know, it's like you're throwing away an apple is bad, like ugh, bad apple. And then you got good, so you're putting it down on a table. That's good. Good, bad. Yes. No.
How dare you talk about that like to my mom? Such a bad mom. Oh my gosh, you are
That's
the worst. Oh no. That's cool.
Awesome. I never learned the alphabet, and I learned like, well, back then when I was active in it, I learned the A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And stuff happened, and I kind of drifted off from classes. You have a deaf friend? Aww. You're learning to you know, talk with your friend. That's nice. You're a good kid. You got a good head on your shoulders. I hope you one day run for president. we need more good people in this world. We do.
Good luck getting there.
Hey, you never know. Dreams can come true. He keeps laughing. He keeps laughing so much harder. That's what mommy says. That's what mommy says. Yeah, this world, you definitely use more people.
Yeah. I mean, definitely could use more people than, well, I could say words, but then it would not be family friendly anymore.
Let's keep it family friendly for the little bit
I know,
more of
I know. It's like I want to take the low-hanging fruit here, but I am being better, okay?
Yeah, be better for our new guests. When we're almost at the end of the podcast.
So you say.
Oh God.
I guess that's
Oh,
pretty okay.
Sorry. Ah, thank you. I like it when I sneeze. It feels so much better. It's like I can breathe all of a sudden after I sneeze.
I don't know.
So anyway, yeah. Last night I was hanging out in VR, and Zippy joined me for a little bit, and she started dancing in front of me. She's mute, like, you know, a lot of other folks that like hang out with me.
On this.
Yeah, like half of my friends in VR, half of them are mute. So she starts dancing like one of those iconic dances, and I'm like, you know, I've been wanting to learn that dance. It's one of those dance moves that has a lot of your leg movements. And so like she taught me.
Orange Justice.
No, not Orange Justice. No, she taught me like the base level of movement of the dance, and so I've been practicing that like on and off here and there. Like even in real life, I'll like, you know, just be doing dishes and just kind of like be scrubbing a spot on a plate, and I'll take a step back and I'll just start practicing my feet movement.
So, you know, there's another way to do this. Have you ever heard of a show called Dancing with the Stars?
I'm not going on a TV show.
It's not going on with a TV show. It's watching it and seeing how on earth they can dance. Because most of the time
because
they're
they
really
practiced.
bad. Most of the time
Well,
they're
yeah,
still
some
really
folks
bad.
are bad. Well,
And it's fun to watch.
when you see Zippy dance, you'll be like, oh damn, she's good. She's got some moves.
That's not the point.
Her legs are quick. Her legs are really quick.
Uh-huh. I feel like there's something I have to say after that statement, but I can't think of it.
Don't.
Like I said, I can't.
Do you know how?
Johnny Burford. I can try and translate that as best as I can, and I got nothing. Sorry. I believe Johnny is a person. I don't know who Johnny is. The only Johnny I can think of is Johnny Be Good, and that no, not the person you're thinking of.
Do you know who Johnny Belfry? The name is it? If it's Johnny Belfry, it rings a bell, but I don't know them. Nope. Don't know who that is.
I've got nothing. So.
Do they play games, or are they a YouTuber or Twitch streamer? Are they an actor?
No, they are a VTuber. They're a VTuber. There we go.
That's a VR chat.
All right, we're gonna go for the exact words here. They actually didn't misspell it. All right. They are
Wait, isn't he the one that made that song "Welcome to VR Chat"?
I don't think that was Oh my god, he has 1 million subscribers, so that's more than I thought would show up. But apparently he does a lot in VR chat.
Well, hang on, I'm gonna pull up my phone right here. Go to YouTube and.
I don't think he's the one that does that, because that's the comedian, and I can't think of the name now.
No, it is. Welcome to VR Chat, TFM Johnny with Bo Burnham parody.
Welcome to VR Chat.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I thought you were talking about just Welcome to the Internet, which is based off David Burnham's.
Yeah. I've actually got that video saved on my computer somewhere.
I mean, it's a parody song. It is a parody song of Welcome to the Internet.
Have a look around. Anything you sussy bakas think of can be found. We got mountains of worlds, some better, some worse. If none of it interests you, you're not the first. Welcome to VR Chat, come and take a seat. Would you like to shop at Kmart or sniff anime women's feet?
We're gonna stop right there.
To be fair, we've gone to Kmart. We've done that before.
Oh yeah, I've gone to Kmart here. Yeah.
I don't know.
Sniff anime feet.
Now that's where we start getting into bad territory.
Yeah, that's bad territory right there. You don't need to be talking about that. You don't need to be talking about sniffing feet. Don't worry about that.
Just don't worry about it.
What does that mean? You'll know when you're older. You'll know when you're older.
I mean, to be fair, feet in general don't smell the greatest anyway.
Yeah,
but people think otherwise.
And when I come home from work, they smell the worst. And the socks are just really bad.
Yeah. Right.
It's almost at 2. We got like 5 minutes left.
Pretty much, like, yeah.
But yeah,
we started how late again because of a certain factory in the works? By the way, why do you have a giant mechanical spider in that game again?
No, the recording is 2 hours and 25 minutes.
I mean, yes,
that's
fine.
when Touhou Tuesday started. But why? Because the Factorio now has that giant mechanical spider. It also has nuclear reactors and stuff, and I've been dabbling in that. I want a song where it was named.
I'm pretty sure I know what that word means. I'm not gonna answer it.
Yeah, we're not gonna answer what that is. When you're older, you'll get it.
Into dark territory.
You're starting to get into adult territory right there. You might need to be a little more careful.
again,
You'll know what it all means when you get older.
We're working under the assumption you are under a certain age.
Yeah,
But-
you'll know when you get older. There's some jokes and some songs that you need to have experience in life to know.
Appreciation for.
Yeah. It's like wine. When you're young, wine tastes like garbage, doo-doo stinky butter water. But then when you get older, you like wine.
Yeah.
You know,
Also,
Rec Room?
I
I played
do know
Rec Room
Rec
a little bit. I played Rec Room a little bit. You should if you should stick with playing with Rec Room. It's a little safe. It's a little safer in there.
So, wine is
What's wine?
mommy's grape juice. Wine is mommy's grape juice.
Wine is an alcohol. That's all you need to know. It's for adults. You're too young to drink wine. Stick with grape juice and apple juice.
Yes. God.
What's wine?
I guess it is dangerous to say that it's mommy's grape juice because then it provides a much different problem if they regularly have mommy's grape juice.
Exactly. Yeah. That's cute.
Just like what is it called? I could say another thing that is commonly referred to instead of the actual product, but I'd rather not. Even though I'm a troll.
There we go, but
voice in
yeah.
the sky.
Yeah, I've played Rec Room a couple times. I like Dodgeball. Dodgeball is fun.
Yeah.
I played it with a couple of other friends of mine.
Yes.
Oh, so you mean that weird white stuff mommy left on counter? I guess mommy shouldn't be leaving that on the counter.
Yeah.
Just let you just let mommy handle that stuff, okay? That stuff is for mommy, not for you.
Yes, it can be clear. It can be clear.
It can be clear, it can be red. Just whatever mommy puts in her glass. Let mommy drink that. You let mommy have that. It was nasty.
Actually,
oh
right.
god, you drank
let
it. You shouldn't be drinking it.
Well, when you find out that it's nasty, then you learn early on. I don't want to have this.
Yeah, there you go.
And
Okay,
so I'm
yeah. If you
older.
tried it and it tastes nasty, then yeah, you don't drink it. Then don't drink it. No more of it. I'm not gonna lie. I had my dad's beer when I was like 5, and I learned that daddy's beer tasted really bad. I think every kid has that moment where they get into alcohol and they're like, I'm gonna try mommy's drink. Ooh, oh god, god, what? Mommy, why are you drinking that? And then you go to daddy and you're like, Daddy, let me try daddy's drink. Oh, daddy, why are you drinking bad stuff too? I'm gonna have my grape juice.
Do you want a similar story here? When I was young, there was a time when I got like a small cup of something, like it looked like water that had maybe a Sprite or something. I drank it and immediately spit it out because it was accidentally Alka-Seltzer. And it's like someone left a cup of Alka-Seltzer out, and it tasted so awful. I'm like, I don't want Alka-Seltzer. That's pretty awful.
Well, I went down the road where we drink mommy coffee.
No, that's called Irish coffee.
Yeah, oh, should be going down any roads with that. Mommy.
It's like, oh, okay, maybe it's not trying to wash these guys anymore.
Come on, mommy, you know better.
Tasting like turkey poop, let's go!
How do you know what turkey poop tastes like? That's a very descriptive way to put it, though. Not gonna lie, if I had to imagine it tasting like something, yeah, turkey poop would be describable.
I mean, it's definitely describable.
Don't answer that. Don't answer that. I don't want to know.
We don't.
I don't want to know.
We don't need answers. Oh my goodness.
Let's just say
I had a farm. Grandma has a farm. Also, Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
No, Grandma did not get run over by a reindeer. Grandma did not get run over by a reindeer.
You may say you don't believe in Santa, but as for me and Grandma, we believe.
No, it's you and Grandpa. The song is Grandma got run over by a reindeer, and the rest of the song is you and Grandpa. You said Grandma. You and Grandma believe. It's like, no, it's you and Grandpa. Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Coming over to our house Christmas Eve. And you can say that you don't believe in Santa, but as for Grandpa and I, we believe.
No, I'm going to the lyrics now. I'm going to the... Alright, I like how the first thing I look up, thank you Google for listening to me. I type in the word grandma, first thing that comes up, Grandma got run over by a reindeer lyrics.
Wow. Wow, that's spooky.
Definitely not being listened to. Definitely not
being... Google is listening to the podcast.
As for me and Grandpa, we believe you win.
Yes, as for me and Grandpa, we believe, yeah, because Grandma got ran over by a reindeer.
And she believes she got run over by the reindeer.
All Grandma knows is she got ran over by a reindeer. That's all Grandma knows. Grandpa saw it.
She had been drinking too much eggnog, and he begged her not to go, but she left her medication, so she stumbled out the door into the snow.
Medication.
Yeah, that's what the lyric is. She left her medication. That is also a good Christmas movie, by the way, is Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer.
You know what else is there? Batman Smells and Robin laying an egg. Batmobile losing its wheels and the Joker getting away. That's a good song. Lol.
Wait, why is there a verse dedicated to Grandpa? Now we're also proud of Grandpa. He's been taking this so well. Seeing him in there watching football, drinking beers, and playing cards with Cousin Belle.
I don't know. I love that song.
Oh god, that gets so dark.
Don't go dark. Oh, and I gotta eat a cracker. Oh, where's the cracker? Crackers
you
are like
gotta
way
eat
over there.
cracker for a while now, honestly.
Well,
technically also had two for the Apollos, but you know.
Oh yeah, the cracker too. Oh, he did two crackers.
Yeah, he did two crackers. He did two crackers.
Well, anyway, it's time for us to about wrap this up anyway. All right, I gotta eat two
we
crackers.
We have to do this in the correct way, don't we?
Oh, you son of a gun! Why would you do that?
Because
why would you do that?
Because I saw that coming.
I'm gonna put the crackers on top of the can over here. I will eat them later on, guys.
This is how we have to end the episode because
so now I gotta do the rest of it in kazoo. Wow, I'm regretting putting this in.
Outro kazoo boy.
Oh.
Also, I will have to ask something before we go. So when it says shut your beep, do you actually, and it says I have to be white for the next 5 minutes.
I was typing that in the fast, okay? I meant quiet.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Enjoy this wonderful outro by God.
If you don't have a cap, I could have made you eat the whole entire box. No, trust me, check can make me eat the entire box.
I'm sorry, what did you say there? I only have 105,000.
Yeah.
All good.
So anyway,
has more than that. Oh, which reminds me.
So now I will eat the crackers. Don't worry. But now we got to close up Touhou Tuesday podcast, guys. Just to come home for her computer in home, I guess. I don't know. So here comes the challenge. The check's done dished out onto me because now I got to go speak in kazoo.
Get wrecked. See you in 3 years, YouTube. Oh yeah, that was Praise the Sun. Oh yeah. No, he doesn't need to say emotional damage. I'm just saying, praise junks, we're done here.
Emotional damage.